In what league? Oh, oh. But you won't. In like right now in a game or that's the season?
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing
Wow.
like the fanfare of introductions to
And we
an
done moved to
NFL
7
game, and
minute
that
league.
was
To
in
7
evidence
minutes.
a moment ago. Fireworks,
Man, I
pyrotechnics,
can't
you
even
name
find
it.
the
This
league.
crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers
Oh boy.
and the Indianapolis Colts.
Glad
Two
I'm on
teams
defense
more than
first.
ready to get this one started. And we are
See if I
underway
can
here
get a
on
lead
EA
real quick.
Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Uh-oh.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he'll get this up to
Come
the
on, we gotta get down.
34-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Prescott on play action. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he'll bring it up here to right
This is
at
what
the
we doing with
40-yard
Dak
line.
Prescott. Run
The
straight to the
improv on the scramble
outside.
there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Oh!
And nearly an
Please.
interception here on their opening drive.
Come on.
Instead, 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh yeah, bring it back.
Open man is Taylor.
Hold
He's
him.
got it. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
It's taken to the 26.
Oh Lord.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now left side on the swing pass. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Complete to
That'll be a pickup of just 2. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain
What you
downfield.
mean? You only got
Nice
Tyreek?
job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Dang, I mean,
He'll get
suck
it
it
inside the
doggone.
red zone, but only for a couple
stay in that
down to the
formation.
19.
I mean, shucks, you only get 3 plays.
Not much on that run,
Right.
Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll try and run for it on first and
Oh,
goal.
come on. You got to
And
hold
this
the
play
block.
doesn't go anywhere. Backwards,
Wow.
losing yardage to the 11. Call it a
Killing
full
me.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
goal at the Colts' 11-yard line.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Jones on the run.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Let's
A
go.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure
I
right.
seen that.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 38, Prescott flush to his right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Oh, he's doing it running straight to the
After
outside.
1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Colts nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott to throw it. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Prescott. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He can run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dak Prescott.
Right there, man. Not a quarterback run over the line.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7
you know when y'all stream, you get a
away.
superstar or something like that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 7.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down at the
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
and a Packer.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
offensive
like
pass
some hands
interference.
both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
First and 10.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down Packers. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And give this time to the tailback.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be well short of a first down.
How in the heck did he doggone get in that fast?
This situation in the 4th quarter,
I mean, he should be done running them plays by now. God
If
dang.
you go for it here and don't get it, You and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So now it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made. Do you still line up in field goal formation? Or maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field.
And his kick is
He jumps offside and the clock stops.
Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
That'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Prescott. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I got to get this offense together. Offense trash right now, boy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put
Oh, come on.
They're going to get him. Down he goes.
670, what are y'all doing?
Overall pick, Cleveland furled and got in there to bring him down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super
79.
emotional. They come out and play with
Jesus,
aggressiveness,
man.
with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The offense at the line and set to go. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take it? And oh, it coughed it up! And the Packers pick it up. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
About to be 17-7.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Packers 17, Colts 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory.
Oh, come on, we got to get up and get that.
What you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
43-yard line.
Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Prescott now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn into
I can't get them.
Make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
First and 10.
Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this is Hurts with it, right side. And he is
That should have been
a
big.
First down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks.
Let me go ahead and get my 3.
To get back to what you were doing
going
earlier
for
in the
it.
drive in order to finish this one off.
Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Prescott.
Should have took
As
the
he
3.
throws, throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Clamps on him
There's
right
a
now.
timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining
Well,
as they burn one
hey,
here in this
I'm getting
third
lucky
quarter.
though. I take it. It's still.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it.
Man,
Look, it's
Rick
the third
ain't done
quarter,
that
no
in
time
all
to
game.
panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The line trash.
Second down play results in a loss of
That's
2
what I
yards.
should have been working
They
on.
struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all
Dang,
the time.
why did what? I mean, I know I didn't choose that play. I must have did.
Touchdowns,
Shoot.
not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes if we go in the same spot again.
Oh man, that should have been offensive pass
If they get to
interference.
that spot. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be taken
Kenny Clark
down,
can't do nothing out
gets
there.
into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
6-yard line.
Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up with
should be
positive
tied.
yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Back now in Indianapolis.
That's the
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
7.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Going deep here for Allen. And
Good
that's
catch, Allen.
inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the
Dude was
turnover.
straight
They
wide
go for the
open,
big
and I
shot
had to throw it off my
downfield
back
and
foot.
hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity,
Allen
but not
went up
every
and
coach
got it.
is
Thank
going to
you,
green
brother.
light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Number 6.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now they'll throw here. find his man on the outside.
Should be a first.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Another carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the
Dang
pocket,
it, man, that was a
take
tick.
off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He'll have a first down past the 40. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. 17 yards on the pickup. And it'll move the chains. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 13.
To throw again on second down. Prescott flush to his right. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on
Ah!
and this is caught now
I
for
seen
a
that.
touchdown.
It's
So
20 to.
everything
It's about to be
this
20
one's
to.
not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the
14.
proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they
That's a
needed.
minute and
But on
51
the defensive
seconds
side of
left.
the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively,
Yeah,
you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That
In
would take up a
rivals,
little
yeah.
more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play
Yeah.
drive, you actually build up momentum and
7
even
minutes,
more
man.
hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
But I think it's better though. I'm glad because I can.
25-yard
I
line.
mean, when I'm be down, I can come back. Please tell. 6 minutes make it tough.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts.
All I
when
need
you
is a first.
absolutely
Get a
have
first
to
and I'm
have them.
good.
They go
Game
over this
over.
all the time. Here's one of those situations.
8 yards on
Good
the
gain
pickup.
there on first down.
Man, I need
Keeps
to
them in a
put,
running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play.
I need to
didn't
put
they
a,
got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Good job. That's
In
first.
any rush offensively.
The ball carrier.
Now
Yes,
the
sir.
Colts will use their 3rd
Game.
and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there
Hey,
after
I
giving
needed
up the
this
first
game.
down.
Shoot, please tell. My team needed some confidence. Shoot. Played a GOAT. Was able to win a game against a
They'll
GOAT.
try to some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 34-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went the wrong direction. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Going to give this time to the tailback. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now
That's all
4th
right.
down.
We'll take the win. We'll take the win and the turnovers. We'll take it.
Today's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, yeah?